being here tonight. It would be a really lame competition if it wasn't for you guys, so thank you. Not pandering for votes, it's fine. Like Joe said, my name is Sarah Pearl. In addition to being a comedian, I'm also a musician, but I much prefer doing stand-up because as a musician, I have to load in a bunch of heavy instruments and equipment, and as a comedian, all I have to carry with me is the crippling depression and self-loathing that it takes to do this job. I was born and raised right here in St. Louis. Yeah, which is why I refer to my taint as the muddy Mississippi. Making you guys regret cheering for that so soon, all right. I love that St. Louis is this urban metropolis that just conveniently forgets that it's surrounded by the state of Missouri. Like at any given time, I can just be rolling around listening to a rap station, and then like all of a sudden a commercial like this comes on. Maybe you guys have heard it. Why do we only get 3 cheers when I think we deserve 6? Because when did they decide to change word problems to mathematical scenarios? So if you do what it takes to get the job done and help your kid out with their homework, then raise a bush. You earned it. I'm sure they reached their repeat buying demographic there, which is just like exhausted alcoholic parents who do not at all understand the Common Core mathematics curriculum, right? Because that's like saying if a 4th grader's math homework stresses you out, then raise a bush. You earned it. If you drink to forget the fetal alcohol syndrome that you imparted on your offspring, then raise a bush. You earned it. If fulfilling the most basic of your parental duties just pushes you to the edge, and you have the refined enough taste to enjoy a beer that says its own name when you open it, then raise a bush. You earned it. It's okay, it would have worked on my dad. I wrote this, sad but true, I wrote this joke about him. A guy walked into a bar, stayed there my entire childhood. Thanks to him and genetics, I also have the lovely habit of binge watching TV shows and immediately thinking I'm capable of doing whatever the main character does for a living. Right, I hear some yeses, some people understand. It's like, I'll watch Grey's Anatomy, and I'm like, I could be a doctor, yeah. House of Cards, I could run for president, sure. Watch like Law & Order SVU, and it's like, I should totally be a hooker. She's like, totally. It's probably good if you're going to be a hooker. It's probably a good thing to be single. I was for a few years single, not a hooker. And my married friends were all really, really worried about me. I went to a birthday party and one of my friends asked if I had tried online dating yet. And I said no, because I'd run into Tyson. Just kidding, man, you did great. She said it with like concern and pity, like I was just at the end of the road. And I was like, bitch, I am only 29 and my uterus does not look like the Crypt Keeper's face yet. If I accidentally queef, it's not like you dropped a bag of powdered sugar in the grocery store. Just sorry. It's not like that. That's post-menopause, Kelly. Get it together. I think the hardest part of online dating is when you have to choose what body type you are. I always go with athletic because he knows it's something that I've heard a lot in my life before. You know, like I have very broad shoulders. I understand, and you know, it's been an insecurity my entire life. I know we see things more in the mirror than other people do, but I don't know how you could miss these things. They've been like an insecurity for me from the day I was born. I just came barreling out of my mom's vagina like a linebacker. Let's try that pussy up. I went to get a massage once from a lady who came very highly recommended to me by some friends, and I carry all my tension in my upper back, so she's working it, and I'm pretty sure she broke every rule in the massage therapist handbook when she said, "You have really masculine shoulders." Right? I know! And so I took a second and I was like, "You think those are masculine? You should see my dick." Y'all, I have not ever felt fear through the fingertips of another human being before the way I did that day. Clearly, I'm great at flirting. I'll give you guys another example of that and then I'll go. I went to get a new phone recently, and when I walked in, there was this guy behind the counter, and he was like super socially awkward, but pretty cute. And so when I walked up, I said, I'm looking to buy a new phone. What do you have for sale? And he pulled his phone out of the display, and he put it on top. And my first reaction was, "Oh my God, it's so big." And I heard what I said, and I was like, it's Tuesday, I got nothing else to do. So I was like, man, this is at least twice the size of the last one I had. Like, it's gonna look so weird up next to my face. It's huge. I would have preferred the black one. But the white one has the same operating system. It'll work just as well. This one comes with the case on it, and even though the majority of people remove the case, I'm gonna leave mine on because I like the way it feels and it makes it look bigger. One thing's for sure though, it's definitely not gonna fit in my back pockets. And you guys, that was when I realized I had achieved a goal I did not even know I had set for myself that day, which was to give a guy with Asperger's a boner. Which, you guys, if you ask me, is worth double boner bonus points, right? Because, if you can use innuendo to get a person who can't read human emotion aroused, then raise a bush. Thank you guys so much.
Contestant number 2.